Hey Jaden, this is Gavin Kraft. We spoke earlier today on the phone in regards to sending you over this video. So I'm just going to get right into it and show you three things that you guys can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. So I have found that oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy actually running their business than to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have with working with someone is they don't know who an expert is and who isn't. So I have found that by giving people this easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has led to many of those local business owners reaching back out whenever they need help with their marketing. So if by the end of the video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business grow, just shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of the video you simply just want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that also works for me. All I'm asking for from you is just some feedback on the video once you're done watching. So now let me show you those three things that will set your company above the competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. All right, so the first thing I want to go over is content. So you guys need at least 1,500 words to be optimized with Google. Now I went ahead and I copied all of the content on your page and put it in a word counter. And you guys are sitting at 241 words. So like I was saying earlier, having right around 1,500 words will allow Google to really optimize you so that you can sit in that organic #1 position. Now let's take a look at the competitor who is currently sitting in that #1 position. So this is St. George Tint, and I went ahead and I copied all of their content as well, and I put it in the word counter. And they're sitting at 517 words. So again, that is a very beatable number as Google is really looking for 1,500 words of content. Now, it's important to note that including quality keywords throughout your content helps Google understand exactly what your page is about. So when those keywords match for what people are actually searching for, your page becomes more relevant, which means higher clicks or higher rate rankings, more clicks, and ultimately more customers finding you instead of your competitors. Now, if we take a look at this software I got over here called Ahrefs, you can see that I have your URL in here. So it's pulling up that you have 7 organic keywords within your current content on your page. Now, those 7 keywords are bringing in an additional 1 click to your website per month. But if we look at the competitor, they have 40 organic keywords, but their 40 keywords are bringing in 26 extra clicks to their website each month. So what you can do is you can see exactly what's working for them and go through and find all the ones with a high search volume, a low KD score, and then find the keywords that relate to the services that you offer, and then include these in your 1,500 words of content for real optimization with Google so that you can get ranked up to the #1 organic search spot. Now that brings me to my second point, which is citations. So what citations are is pretty much your name, address, and phone number, and anywhere that that information can be found online. So you might be asking, well, why is it important to have a lot of citations? Well, when you have more citations, you qualify to be in the top 3 of the Google Map Pack here. So as you can see, St. George Tint Shop is currently at the #1 spot under citations. So that means they have the most citation sources. Now, if you see down here, they're also in the #1 organic spot, which is exactly where you want to be. So if you look over here, you can see another application I use called White Spark, and I have your business in here. And it's pulling up that you have 7 citation sources being found online. So your information is being found on Facebook, Yelp, Yahoo, etc. So having right around 100 to 200 of these citation sources will allow you to completely dominate St. George Tint and take over this #1 spot in the Google Map Pack. Now that leads me to my third point, which is backlinks. So in simple terms, what a backlink is, it's when site A gives credibility to site B. So for example, say there was a credible blog source that did window tinting reviews, and they wrote about you guys and they mentioned your website in their post. Now the credibility and authority that their site has is now being passed over to you, which Google recognizes that and allows you to rank up higher. Now, it's important to note that not all backlinks are created equal. So say, for example, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut wrote about window tinting. Okay, yes, that's a backlink, but it's not really a credible source since it doesn't really resonate with exactly what you guys are offering. So yeah, it's a backlink, but it's not very credible. So if we take a look over in Ahrefs here, you can see that you have 35 backlinks, but 25 of those are actually giving you that power and authority to move up in the rankings within Google. So if we take a look at the competitor, they have 69 backlinks, and 53 of them are giving them that power to rank up. So what you can do is click here, and you can see all of the directories that they have their business registered in. And then you can find the ones with the highest domain rating and go register your business in all these same ones so that you can have the same 53 authoritative backlinks. Now, again, I don't like to stay neck and neck. I like to get right around 100 to 200 of these to dominate the competition in all three of these aspects we're talking about. So just to wrap everything up, number one, we talked about content having at least 1,500 words and including those quality keywords within that content. Number two, citations, having at least 100 to 200 of these citations so you can take over this number one spot in the Google Map Pack here. And number three, backlinks. You guys just need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google that you have the credibility to start ranking up and taking over that organic number one search spot. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number one across Google. So I bet you're wondering, well, what now? So you can either go along with all the information I provided you today and do it completely on your own, which I'm totally cool with. Again, all I'm asking for from you is just some feedback on the video. However, if you want the more effective route and you want to save yourself the time, just give me a call at 435-640-5329. Once again, my name is Gavin Kraft, and my number is 435-640-5329. I look forward to hearing back from you, Jaden. Have a great rest of your day.